Hi guys, Riku Yankee here, and today I wanted to show you how to eye color fur with Copic markers. And today I'm trying out for the first time this paper here, Le Trosset. I just bought it from Carpe Diem, and I like it. It's pretty good, but it's very thin, but it doesn't look like it bleeds through, so I'm happy so far. So the colors I'm going to be using for her fur color is E77 Maroon, E74 Cocoa Brown, and E55 Light Camel. That you can see that I colored the picture first already, except for her fur collar, which is right here. And the reason for that is because when I color fur, I do it last because it lays on top. See, if I color the fur and then went to color her skin, I might blur the edges of the fur, and I want that fur layer to lay on top of her skin. So first I'm going to start with the lightest color, light camel, and I'm just going to go around the perimeter of her fur coat, her collar, and we're just going to put little dash marks out. Now the lightest part of the fur is going to be the outside, because that's where most of the light comes through. So making little dash marks, just putting your pen down and lifting up and away from the paper. And I kind of curve the line so they look like eyelashes. Now I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I inked this picture with a Copic multi-liner, and for her fur I just lightly dashed in a brown pencil line with a Prismacolor pencil, very lightly, so I can see where I want her collar to be. But after I color it with the Copic, you'll barely see it, to give it a more natural look. So once you have the perimeter filled in, you can just go ahead and add a little more in. Just by coloring it in, doesn't have to be little stroke marks. Just so the colors blend easier. And I'm going in now with the E74 Cocoa Brown, and I'm going to add another layer of fur, and just further back from the first layer. Keep continuing with those little stroke marks. So like if you're doing hair, it's a very similar technique. There you go, we're just going to color a little further with this color, Cocoa Brown. Just fill in the gap. Okay. So now Maroon, E77. We're going to go ahead and add another layer of fur. So for the last layer, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with the color. Just keep building up the color. And once it dries, I'm going to go ahead and go over it in little strokes. And it might be hard to see on camera, but in real life, it gives the ink kind of a texture of fur, so it's not just one flat color. You don't want it to look just like fur around the edges, you want it to look like fur all the way through, and this will give it some dimension. You just want to kind of make little strokes all along it. And with fur, the darkest color is going to be in the center, where not a lot of light is hitting it, and around the edges it's going to be lighter. So concentrate more color into the center of the fur. Especially with Copic, if you keep building on the surface and it's not soaking in, it's going to create a kind of a texture. And generally for it's in layers, so we're going to work our way up so that the layers on top lay on top of the bottom layers. I'm just going to go in with the light Camel and touch up right here. I think it needs a little more of the lighter color. There we go. There's the finished picture. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for subscribing and leaving a comment. And let me know if you guys try this on, if it works for you. And I hope this was helpful. Have a nice day. Bye.